18480, happy Sunday, November 17th, as we slide into Mod 4. Last week, you had your ethics in criminal justice overview, etc. And you have your final project milestone, your agency needs assessment. Now, I've spoken to quite a few of you who've had no luck with an agency contact, but that's when we go to Plan B. Please understand that is an obstacle or a bane of many a researcher. I'll be honest with you. Just take it as a point. When I was doing my dissertation research with the upper echelon members of the Irish and Italian mobs in Boston, they weren't all that dependable. They were happy to work with me, etc., but that doesn't mean they operate on the same clock. So you always have to keep moving and keep digging and keep finding information that relates to your topic. Your topic comes first. Any supportive information that you're lucky or fortunate to have from an agency is great, but you've got to also support that, augment that, okay? You're fleshing out your treatment of that topic with research. That means, again, it's hard work. You have to get into the library, seek the assistance of a librarian, and peruse through and dig into those links, those articles, all right? I know some of you have been stuck, and I've offered up my best, but remember, I can't write this for you. I am your student. You will teach me, all right? So that's from Mod 3. And stop it. That's my dog screaming. Get out of there. I apologize. He has nothing to bark at. Anyway, sorry about the distraction here. Let's go to Mod 4. All right, this week we have it's not a webinar, it's going to be a conference call, and I can listen to you, and I can interact, and I can reinforce what needs to be done, and how, again, I'm willing to work with you, each one of you individually, on your writing strategies, your research strategies, and how best to complete the course, okay, without stress, without compressing your time, where your back is against the wall and you don't put a good or an excellent research project / proposal together and leave the course confident with those skills that are required to do this. And again, I hate to be redundant, but this is really the heart and soul of what problem-solving agencies all throughout the criminal justice system do. We have to have this before we can take a step, before we ask for money or personnel, okay? And again, I've had students they've made recommendations that have been adopted. So this is not just an idle, let me get out of here, bachelor's level capstone, blah, blah, blah. No, this is all of what you've done should come through its fruition. And that's why the final project rubric, make sure you look at that. Make sure you review the capstone project video. It's a great video, and it helps you really capture and understand and chunk out and break down, okay, what this is about. Again, we are going to be flexible and nimble. Everyone's project is different. There may be some similar topics, but your efforts and your writing are going to be different. Always and when you get a chance, always look at what I posted a week or two ago. That would be the final project exemplar written by a former student, etc. Take a look at how the sentences are constructed, the spelling, the focus, the citations, etc. Make sure you look at all that, all right? This is a lot of the skill sets you're applying here directly align, again, with what we're expected to do relative to writing for our profession. We have to be concise. We have to be precise. We can never be misunderstood. We have to be excellent engineers of the English language so we can convince people, so we can intervene well, we can solve problems that are universal, that we all understand. Okay? So that's where we're at this week. Make sure you participate in the conference call coming up. Take a look at your announcements. And if you have any questions or problems, as you know, you can get a hold of me. Give me a call.